Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your girl, Karish for real. Definitely here on 99.7 The Heat Miami, officially powered by iHeartRadio. And this is another edition of Streets Over Streams podcast. And again, I'm your host, Karish for real. And I'm so excited today, everyone. We have a great artist that I want to sit down. We're going to be talking and bringing out different aspects about his music and even learning more about him as an artist. So we're going to go right into it because we want you to learn more. And, sometimes you look at videos or music and you wonder about a person and you're like, well, how did they come up with that song? What was their life like? Is it like mine? How relatable am I to this artist that I've now starting to become a fan of? So we wanted to make sure that you download the Radio Pushes TV app, and that's Radio Pushes TV. You can also follow us on all media platforms. That's 99.7 The Heat Miami, and definitely Radio Pushers and Radio Pushes TV. So I'm going to get right into it because I'm excited. It was waiting for it to have this moment with a national recording artist and also entrepreneur, LYRIKBOOH. How are you?
I'm doing good, love. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Well, I'm excited because now I get a chance to let the audience know more about you and just vibe. I love that that you're pushing and going behind your dreams and aspirations, and it's not even the dreams. You're making those things a reality.
Right. So, it's been like a long journey. Like it's been a long journey to get to where I'm at right now.
I feel you. So with that being said, like what gets you going? Like if something said, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. What's that first thought or that first action that just says, okay, let me go ahead and stick to this?
I guess it takes me to listen to my favorite artist, Tupac Shakur. It's just something about when I listen to his music, like Keep Your Head Up or Brenda's Got a Baby. Or songs like Dear Mama was just songs that just spoke to me from him or whatever. And I still feel like even though that he's not here no more, his music still speaks to me, and it really makes me turn into the artist that I am today.
I love it, and that's a good that is a very good artist, and like you said, with his music, it lives forever, and it has so many layers of depth of truth in it. No matter if people didn't want to hear it or try to make him be quiet, he found a way to still be vocal. And he is truly a legend of the hip hop culture. And I can see that even with like you said, listening to him. So let's talk about your hometown a little bit. Can you describe your roots in your hometown? Like, what was your relationship like with your city?
I was born in North Carolina, Fayetteville. That's my mama's hometown as well. And I was raised in Pontiac, Michigan, which is a little city next to Detroit, Michigan. So you might as well say Detroit. But that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm based at.
Okay, Detroit. And shout out to NC, North Carolina, all day. J. Crew. Yes. So shout out to Mama. So let's talk about the club scene. Like, who are the big promoters right now in your area that you would say is really, taking off?
Honestly, I haven't really been into the club scene lately or even performing. I just mainly been focusing on my craft when I go into the studio and just work on music. And I'm also a family man as well. Like, I'm a daddy of two beautiful daughters that I love. My baby Sage and Adriana. Shout out to y'all.
Yes.
They keep me going.
I believe that. So let's talk about, since you say not a promoter, what are some of the other aspects of your music or how you feel that you impacted your hometown or your neighborhood?
I feel like my music really speaks to my hometown. Even though that I got like a lot of haters, I know that I got way more haters than I got lovers in my city. So I try to balance both of them out and just accept it for what it is. But I just do my music for me, honestly. Like, I don't really think about how people going to perceive it. I just go in and go for mine. you know.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I fell in love with music since I was a kid. I used to always play in my daddy loved vinyl records. Um, I remember as a kid, like, my favorite record was the Michael Jackson Thriller. I played the heck out of that record. You know what I'm saying? It's still my
Yeah.
favorite R&B album to this day. You know?
And that's another legend in itself. So I see you like to with the people that inspire. I can see they're very
hmm
influential people with purpose and also with the writing. So, especially with the writing style, how do you get into your mood and saying about with writing?
I love writing because it really helps me bring out the song. And then I also realized a lot of artists like to go in the booth and freestyle their music or whatever. But I feel like freestyling and writing is two different things. When you freestyling, you pretty much just putting words together that 9 times out of 10 is not gonna make sense. So when I write, I like to make sure that my words connect with each other, and the beat. I gotta feel the beat automatically. The beat just gotta talk to me. If the beat not talking to me, then the song it just ain't gonna come out right. It's just gonna be some whack stuff that shouldn't have never been out there. So
Yeah. So let's go back, especially because we talk about the streets over streams, and I'm a fan of battle rap. So I know that that's freestyle, and some of it I know is pretty much rehearsed. Do you feel
mm,
that that is still also in the aspect of freestyling? What you were saying that as far as
um, not really. See, battle rapping and freestyling, I feel like it's two different things. Because when you freestyling, you just going into the studio and freestyling. When you
Mhm.
battling, you actually battling a rapper. And me, I'm not really, well, I'm not a battle rapper, but I
Right.
don't have nothing against it. I would just say I feel like I don't fit into that field. But if
Hmm.
I had to go battle somebody, if it really got to that point, I think I will jump in for a minute. But I don't think that's where my heart's at, to be
Oh, I
honest.
feel you. I was coming from the point too because being a writer, that's different, and that's something that we take pride in, and that's like stepping on a new pair of Jordans. When you talk about the writing
Right.
style, so I wanted to get your feedback from that as far as for with writing. What do you like writing most about?
I like writing most about my life. I like to try to get my life out there. I got a song called Angel Turned Devil. It was
Hmm.
on my latest album that I put out back in 2022 called Hashtag It's Blue Baby 2,
Hmm.
which is a sequel to my first album. And with that song, I pretty much put my life story on there about how my brother treated me when I was little, how they used to pump me and bully me around. And I just woke up one day and said, forget this. I'm about to just go full devil and get them what they want.
Yeah.
you know, right. But the song is a good song. There's barely no cussing in there.
Hmm.
At least I try to balance it out like that. So yeah.
Okay, writer, you being on key. I like that. I like that. So, what are the big FM radio stations in your area?
I like 97.9. I think that's the biggest station in Detroit right now. I also like 107.9. I think I'm saying that right.
Yes.
Yeah, 107.9. Yeah, I think those are my two biggest radio stations in Detroit right now.
Okay. And shout out to both of them. What do you feel? How can I say this? What is what's the type of impact that you want to have on your city?
I want to be a legend in my city. I actually want to be somebody that people look up to, the younger youth, the older people. I just want to be a legend. I just want to be somebody that people could just be proud when they see me, like even pop on a TV screen or even their favorite movie. I just
Right.
want to be somebody that's everything, and that's my biggest thing. Like to just have an impact over the whole world and even where
Hmm.
I'm from in general.
Okay. So, what type of legacy that you want to create? You said legendary. What do you
Yeah.
want people to remember you? the most by being a legend?
For one, I want them to remember my voice. I always heard that I got a distinguished voice. I got a voice that people really never heard. I mean, a lot of people try to compare me to Q-Tip when I rap or when I talk.
Yep. That's a legend.
Accept that. Right. That's my legend. Like, I'm actually a fan. Like, that's like one of my favorite rappers. I love A Tribe Called Quest. Was and always will be my favorite hip hop group. I don't care. A Tribe Called Quest, stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding for y'all, and R.I.P. the Fight Dog. You know.
Yes. So do you feel that some of their influence on you feel it in your record?
Yes. I feel it in my record. I also got a song, an unreleased song that I got called A Tribe Called Thing. And it's pretty much, I made it sound like that I was Q-Tip on the record. I pretty much gave it that Q-Tip feel, that A Tribe Called Quest feel or whatever. And you can hear that song on my re-release that I'm about to put out for my album. Hashtag is Boo Baby 2 next year on my birthday, February 1st, which is called the birthday edition. I'm going to have some bonus tracks on there, and that's going to be one of them. So you get to hear it on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, that is close. Okay, you're paying homage. I love it. I love that. Let's go. And that's admirable too, because some of the legends, they feel left out or overlooked. And then because how the culture is changing so much, then it's like, who is the real pioneer? Who are the pioneers of hip hop? Or should you, be celebrated? And I love that because it just still shows too that you study and you know the history of the whole movement.
Oh yeah, I definitely do. And I won my playing Q-Tip and the biopic to A Tribe Called Quest. Whenever they decide to get that popping, I won mine stepping into that role.
Oh yes, I can see that. Oh, I can see that. So what is the most memorable thing about your upbringing? I know you spoke about your brothers, but as far as what inspired you or made you feel, and at what moment you felt like you were different from everybody else, and that you were destined for greatness with telling the story.
I felt like that I was different from everybody else in my family because, the funny thing about me is my mama wanted me to be a girl when I was a baby. She was praying up and down that she was going to have a daughter. It just so happened she had me. And I turned around and had two daughters. So, like, I kind of felt like that was a blessing in disguise alone. And I just felt like that since she named me Lyric, that it was just all written in the skies for me to do this music thing. And to know that most of my family members just really hated me because I was just that light in the family.
Yeah.
Like you always got that person that look at you like, ooh, I can't stand him. Mm-hmm. And y'all family. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I dealt with my brothers. Still to this day, I got a brother that hates the heck out of me, man. Like, he wants to beat me so bad and live my life. And just want to try to shut me out. But I'm not going to let him because I'm too strong for that. And my light is just too strong. So.
I'm sorry. I was talking and moving. I think I hit a button. So I feel that is correct. I love what you were saying about being a light and not letting anybody dim your light, because a lot of people have to realize, even just being a survivor in the streets as well, is that you got to have discernment and you really got to know thyself. So sometimes when your light is really bright, it irritates the shadow, the darkness of the shadow work that's need to be done. So with that being said, how would you say your mental, how did you develop mentally so you can be able to survive as Lyric with going through those issues growing up?
I just think about, I think about the things that means a lot to me in my life. My mama, my grandma, my daddy that's no longer here with me. Rest in peace to my dad. I also got a song called All Angels Go to Heaven that I dedicated to him. That's on my latest album, hashtag is Boo Baby 2, which is another clean cut song with no cussing on there. and it was really, really a real dedication to him because I miss him, and wish I could get him back, but hey, he's in a better place. So
right, and you just want him here. You want him back physically, because spiritually he's always there.
Right.
Yeah,
I want him back physically because I miss him physically.
Yes, he was like, just bet on yourself and keep going. That's always going to be his message.
Right,
so,
and I am going to keep going.
Right. He ain't gonna let you forget that either. So I want you to let us know the name of the song again that you want us to listen to when we come up to your name on the platform. What is the song that you want everybody to hear right now that's by Lyric?
Right now, I got my song "Haven't Sent" that's playing on the Streams Over Streets radio station. It's a Faith Evans sample to her old song called "I Love You." And I am so happy that I got to touch that record because that's one of my favorite songs by her. And it's another clean record about a love story that I never had. So I pretty much put that out there to manifest it and hope that I get that one day from a special lady. Because I've been hurt too much and I don't want to get hurt no more.
You know what? We say that, but we have to let that fear go. And just go with the flow of it. You just learn what you like and you don't like.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I say that too because a lot of people get lost in that, and then sometimes you miss out on a good person, or you don't realize what you have in front of you, or you devalue yourself. So I definitely want you to keep that in mind.
I will always.
Yes. So give us your handle that's on all your music platforms, and then we're going to come back around to your social media.
My name is LYRIKBOOH on all my platforms. I got YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music. You can follow me on Instagram at I Love Boo Baby. You spell that ILOVEBOOHBABIE. The same name as my Twitter, which is known as X now. And I also got a Facebook fan page that's under the same name as well.
Okay, so I want you to say that song, the name of the title, one more time before we get out of here. And definitely we're going to come back again. I'm looking forward to speaking with you again, after the record has been out for a while.
You there? Three.
So before we get out of here, I want you to tell us again the name of the song so that way everybody can be able to follow you on your music platforms and then also on all your social media platforms. And I want you guys to go right now, not later on or tomorrow, download and follow him right now. You will not be disappointed. So, Lyric, I'm going to throw it right back to you. What song did you want them to hit play to right now that's by Lyric?
Haven't Sent, which is a sample by Faith Evans, her old song, I Love You, a song that I really made from the bottom of my heart, and I manifested a love story that I never had, and I hope to have one day, and this is a real special song to me, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a special song to the whole world.
I love that. And we're going to manifest it. And by the video time, you're going to have that person. Or person that's in the running for it. Okay? So I want you all to follow Lyric. Follow me. My name is Kareesh For Real. That's KAREESHFORREAL on all social media platforms. Definitely download the Radio Pushes TV app. Follow us on 99.7 The Heat Miami. That's officially powered by iHeartRadio. So we're going to sign out because we're getting ready to cross back over onto the other side. And this is one other edition of Streets Over Streams podcast with your girl, Kareesh For Real. Thank you.